3.
Hello everyone. I am Pranav Mohanty, Chief Business Officer of Data Safeguard. Welcome to the LinkedIn live session. We have an interesting topic to discuss about today, and synthetic fraud, the invisible enemy of financial institutions. I have a special guest with me today. He is none other than our Dr. Damadar Sahu, Chief Growth Officer. Welcome, Damo.
Thank you, Pranav, for having me here.
It is a pleasure, Damo. Now, in the dark world of financial crime, a new and subtle threat has emerged, growing rapidly and causing havoc on the financial institutions. We all know that. And that's synthetic fraud. Unlike traditional identity theft, where the criminal steals and use someone else's real information, synthetic fraudsters create a Frankenstein monster of identities, piecing together fragments of real and fictitious data to build an entirely new and alarmingly credible fake persona. The digital illusion has become the fastest growing financial crime, and it's proving to be one of the hardest to detect. So, Damo, we would like to hear from you today. Please tell us the worth of Frankenstein identities. What exactly it is this? Please.
Thank you, Pranav. Great question. So, synthetic fraud operates in a realm where deception is the norm and the trust is the victim. Cyber criminals craft these so called Frankenstein identities by blending real social security numbers in the US, let's say Aadhaar card, PAN number in India scenario, and every country they have their social security numbers. Often those of children or the disease with fabricated names, addresses, and other personal details. With patience and cunning, they nurture these false identities over months, even years, slowly building up a seemingly legitimate credit history. Over this fabricated identity, they gain the trust of credit bureaus, financial institutions, and the fraudster strike. They open credit card accounts, take out loans, and then vanish into the air, leaving financial institutions with massive losses, often in the hundreds of thousands of dollars per identity. By the time the institution identify the fraud, it is too late for them. The damage is done, and the preparators are long gone. So this is the identity or the birth of this financial crime.
Great insight, Damo, because we everybody was wondering what is this Frankenstein identity, because how it is going to really harm us. And then uh, tell us about how what are the challenges in financial institutions if you talk about this Frankenstein identity and this kind of new fraud in this era.
Thank you. Traditional fraud detection methods are woefully inadequate in the face of synthetic fraud. These criminals don't rely on stolen identities, but on identities that have been crafted to bypass existing security measures. As a result, many financial organizations are blindsided, unable to distinguish between a legitimate customer and a synthetic identity until it is too late. To combat this growing threat, financial organizations must rethink their fraud protection strategies, especially in the digital onboarding and lending processes. However, this cannot come at the cost of alienating genuine customers through cumbersome verification procedure. The solution lies in leveraging advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning to strike a balance between security and customer experience.
Okay, so Dama, that's very interesting. That and it is really like it's a serious concern because you said it is an invisible persona. In this case, if they are making such kind of credit cards and such kind of loans and they are making such kind of fraud, It is a serious issue. And of course, in the same time, the general customer should not get suffered because of these issues. And as you rightly mentioned, in the era of AI and machine learning, it could be possible to prevent such kind of fraud. But tell us then how is the power of AI and machine learning helping to combat it?
Absolutely great question. And we all about know the power of the emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML. Hold a key to detecting and preventing synthetic fraud before it takes root. By harnessing the power of big data analytics and high performance computing, these technologies can process vast amount of data from various sources, structure, unstructured, and semi-structure, identifying patterns, inconsistency that would be visible to the human eye. AI/ML can analyze media, images, and other complex data types to uncover the subtle clues that signal synthetic fraud. They can spot trends across disparate datasets, enabling financial institutions to identify and intercept fraudulent activity early in the process. By applying deep learning algorithm and statistical models, institutions can enhance the accuracy and efficiency of the credit decisioning process. Pranav.
Oh, that's great. Then this means AI and ML is going to play a major role, like, as far the prevention of fraud is concerned, as far synthetic fraud is concerned. So give us some light. Please shed some light on the future of fraud prevention, how it is going to work basically as far the prevention is concerned.
Great question, Pranav. Incorporating AI/ML techniques into the fraud prevention strategies offers a dual advantage. It is not only enhances the security but also streamlines the customer experience. Automated systems can accelerate approval timelines, reduce the paperwork burden for legitimate customers, and expand the market share for credit-worthy clients. At the same time, these technologies ensure that synthetic fraudsters are cut and rejected before they can cause harm further. As the synthetic fraud continues to evolve, the financial institutions must stay one step ahead. By embracing AI ML technologies, they can protect their customers and themselves from this rapidly growing Nemesis. The stakes are high, but with the right tools, financial organizations can turn the tide against synthetic fraud and safeguard the integrity of the financial system.
Great insight, Damo, because we really appreciate your time and, of course, the thought and the insight you have given about this new fraud and, like, how to prevent that and how this AI and ML is working for that. So we would request you to give us, like, some of your concluding remarks about this subject. Can you please?
Absolutely. Thank you, Pranab. In a world where digital transformation accelerates daily, synthetic fraud has emerged as a formidable and invisible adversary. Financial organizations must not only recognize these threats but also take proactive, innovative steps to face it and combat it. By leveraging advanced AI powered solutions, enhancing cross sector collaboration, and fostering a culture of vigilance, we can turn the tide against synthetic fraud. The battle against this invisible nemesis is ongoing, but with the right tools and strategy, it is the one we can and must win it. So this is my concluding remark, Pranav. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Damo, because as you rightly mentioned, like, of course, all the organizations are working with AI and ML to prevent that. And simultaneously, the awareness is also very important about that fraud. So everyone would be careful about their, safeguarding their data so that their fraudsters should not use their data to create such kind of Frankenstein identities. Thank you again. And thank you, everyone, for watching the live session. We'll come back with another live session with a different topic. Till then, stay tuned and please take care and safeguard your personal data. Bye now.
Thank you, Pranav.